Download Tarang online radio app from Google Play Store.
विज़न टीवी देख रहे हैं, इनका सबको दर्शकों को मैं यही बोलना चाहता हूँ कि आगे जो आने वाले हमारे कंपटीशन है मेरे लिए कि ये प्रेयर कीजिए, क्योंकि जो आगे वाले काफ़ी हार्ड कंपटीशन टफ है, तो सभी मेरे लिए कि ये प्रेयर कीजिए कि आगे वाले कंपटीशन है उसमें अच्छा करूँ मैं। विज़न टीवी को बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद।
Now, during decades, Excellency, our association organized many lectures, seminars, exhibitions, film shows depicting Argentine life and culture to our people. We have brought out several publications on close ties between our two countries. Personally, I have written many articles in Hindustan Times on Argentina and India-Argentine relations. And it is a unique privilege that during Raul Alfonse's 5-day official visit to New Delhi, Hindustan Times on the middle page, on the editorial page, published my 2 articles. During 5 days, my 2 articles on Argentina. This is a great privilege. Myself and Mr. Jagjoti Jain, our chairman, visited Argentina in 1983. On the invitation of Argentine government, and I had the opportunity of meeting cross-section of the Argentine society, especially the legendary Argentine writer Luis Borges, the greatest writer. We met him, Excellency, we met him personally and have interaction with him. He was blind, he couldn't see, but at least we could talk to him. Today, Excellency, we are happy that we are relaunching our activities under the matured guidance of His Excellency Ambassador Daniel Churu. We have no doubt that we will succeed in our efforts to bring our 2 friendly countries still closer in times to come. Thank you very much. Muchas gracias.
One thing I want to tell, that Raul Alfonso, the president of the Argentina, was the chief guest in our 1985 Republic Day celebration. So he was the chief guest. And at that time, when he was invited to the Rashtrapati Bhavan for the dinner in the evening, so they asked the ambassador, Alfonso, that is there anybody you want to invite along with the president of Argentina? And he named me. So I was one of the lucky persons who went to the Rashtrapati Bhavan for the dinner. One thing I want to add before I conclude, that it is Argentina because of which Gyani Jail Singh came so closer to us that he became chief patron of the Unity International Foundation, and he remained chief patron throughout his life. Thank you very much.
Today is a historic occasion where India and Argentina Association has been launched, and it's an honor and pleasure to interview His Excellency Daniel Chupuru. Sir, what do you foresee the future of this association, though informally this association has been working very strongly?
Well, thank you so much for first for your interest and then for your question. This is an association that today is being relaunched because this association has been in place for almost 40 years. It has been a time in which it was a little dormant, but now we are trying to relaunch it, and taking the enthusiasm of all the members of Unity International and members of this association. We're trying to give a new impetus to the relationship and to the work of the association. So my expectations are very big. We are very confident in that with the work of the association, together with us, we'll be able to strengthen more and more the relationships between India and Argentina.
India and Argentina also share the developing world ethos, and they have stood the world and made name for themselves in diplomacy, in cultural relations, in people-to-people relationship. What is the step forward that you see between India and Argentina, sir?
Well, first of all, let me tell you that Mr. Bhubaneswar made a reference that we were both members of non-aligned. That's not the only thing that we are members together. That's one important issue. But also, and we are still members of what it's called the G77 or what it's called the developing countries. So we have shared and we share with India a lot of common positions in international affairs, and we are very proud of working together in a lot of international organizations with India. Of course, we are countries of a different size. Although we are just a few square kilometers smaller than India. India is the 7th largest country in the world, and we are the 8th largest country in the world. The big difference there is you have 1.3 billion people, we have 43 million people. So same size with a big difference in population. But anyhow, we have shared common values, and that's a very important thing. A lot of respect for family values, for spiritual values we share with India. And that's what makes our relationship very strong.
I guess India and Argentina economically don't have a very robust business association. Do you feel what will be your priority area in terms of economy and finance and business?
Well, in terms of commercial relations, it's not that we don't have a very robust trade. We have more than $3 billion yearly of trade between the two countries. In our case, it's very much concentrated in only one product. So one of the main issues that we are working is to try to enhance the trade balance with diversifying the products that are coming from Argentina to India. And particularly what we're trying to do for the near future is try to become strategic partners with India and very good friends and partners in the development field. And we believe that there are areas like agricultural cooperation or some other fields in which we can together work a lot. And the areas in which we are very much interested in working in the commercial side are areas in which we can incorporate a lot of technology to the products. It's not just exchange of basic or raw materials. We want to really incorporate in that trade very sophisticated technological issues. That will make our relationship strategic, because it's not that because you buy wheat or maize or soya in a very different places. But when you are capable of having trade in very sophisticated areas like we are trying to deal with India, like satellites, like radars, like nuclear energy, well, you're talking different things. You're talking things that are really things that have to be considered as a strategic partner, the ones that you deal with in those areas.
Which means that it is a long-term relationship is what you endorse.
Of course that we are looking at this relationship for many, many years to come. It's not a one-shot operation as many may think. We want to have relations for the next. We have today, this year in February, we are having our 40th or 70th anniversary of diplomatic relation. That doesn't mean that before that we didn't have relations, but just formally India as an independent nation and Argentina we have for the last 70 years. Let's hope for the next 700 years to keep on having these kind of relationships.
Thank you, sir.
Today, this India-Argentina Friendship Association has been launched. These two countries, India and Argentina, share the same historical past and of struggle. India has fought colonialism and got independence under the leadership of Mahatma Gandhi. So is the history of Argentina, where Jose San Martin fought for the freedom of Argentina and today recognized as one of the independent country of the world. And with this historical past, we also share the motto of non-alliance, and that has brought closer both these countries, and we are very happy to have an ambassador here who is propagating and strengthening the friendship between India and Argentina at the people-to-people level. Yes, embassy or ambassadors or diplomats, they always strengthen the relationship between countries, but the friendship at the level of the people is the greatest thing that something can happen. And today is the beginning of that kind of relationship, the people-to-people relationship to develop between these two countries. One thing that where both the countries can cooperate is the cultural relations. As like India, Argentina is also very famous for its films, and recently they have participated in International Film Festival here, and with 3 films, great films. And India is of course known for its films. The Bollywood is very famous, and Argentina and India can cooperate at that level culturally in terms of films, in terms of our strong historical and cultural relation, and our strong culture. So this cultural relation between these two countries can develop to a new height. A sporting relation, India and Argentina are two sporting countries. Argentina has given birth to Maradona, Lionel Messi. So India is also the birthplace of many legendary sports figures. You start from Dhanshan, Milkha Singh, and even today's sports personalities are of world famous. So we can have strong cultural relations, sporting relations, relations in trade and commerce, and India being an emerging economy, one of the leading and emerging economy in the world, can have a good economic relationship with and useful economic relationship with Argentina. So we can work at the level of economic relation, cultural relation, sporting relation, that will take us to the level of the relations between the people of the two countries.
So you talked about the diplomacy between the countries, but you are also the president of the Unity International. What Unity International should do, or how it should take it association with the Argentine people more closer on people-to-people front, if you may like to?
Well, as I have already said, that the people of Argentina and people of India has many things in common. We only have to work out the commonalities between these two countries, as I have said, in the field of culture, sports, economic relation, and the level of our friendship can be taken to a higher level by working upon this.
Thank you, sir.
विज़न टीवी देख रहे हैं, इनका सबको दर्शकों को मैं यही बोलना चाहता हूँ कि आगे जो आने वाले हमारे कंपटीशन है मेरे लिए कि ये प्रेयर कीजिए, क्योंकि जो आगे वाले काफ़ी हार्ड कंपटीशन टफ है, तो सभी मेरे लिए कि ये प्रेयर कीजिए कि आगे वाले कंपटीशन है उसमें अच्छा करूँ मैं। विज़न टीवी को बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद।
Download Tarang online radio app from Google Play Store.
ਵਿਜ਼ਨ ਟੀਵੀ ਜਿੰਨੇ ਵੀ ਲੋਕ ਦੇਖ ਰਹੇ ਨੇ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਦਾ ਮੈਂ ਬਹੁਤ ਦਿਲੋਂ ਮਤਲਬ ਧੰਨਵਾਦ ਕਰਨਾ ਚਾਹੁੰਦਾ। ਮੇਰੇ ਲਈ ਕਰੋ ਦੁਆ ਕਰੋ ਕਿ ਅੱਗੇ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਆਉਣ ਵਾਲੇ ਕੰਪੀਟੀਸ਼ਨ ਹੈ ਇਹ 'ਚ ਅਸੀਂ ਕਾਫੀ ਕਰੀਏ, ਵਧੀਆ ਕਰੀਏ। ਅੱਗੇ ਵਰਲਡ ਚੈਂਪੀਅਨਸ਼ਿਪ ਆ, ਮੈਂ ਉਮੀਦ ਕਰਦਾ ਕਿ ਉਹਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਮੈਂ ਬੈਸਟ ਆਫ 6 ਵਿੱਚ ਆਊਂਗਾ। तो सभी मेरे लिए करना दुआ करना। थैंक यू विज़न टीवी।